lose money simply because they have a lack of discipline. Maybe they get tired. Maybe they have to get away from the computer. Maybe they don't obey their stop losses, take profits. Maybe they don't obey, and I think this is a really big one, so I want to build for this. They don't obey their max loss for the day or the week or whatever it may be. So the first thing I want to build is I want to use my current tools I have, and I'll link you to a folder that has a bunch of bots for Hyperliquid. And essentially, we want to put a max daily loss. This will ensure that traders never lose all of their money again. Not only are we going to make a max daily loss, what we're going to do is we're going to use Hyperliquid and their tools in order to withdraw the money from the account and send it to back to the wallet. So back to their wallet. It will withdraw from their account and send it back to their wallet. In the future, we might use a smart contract or something like that. But for now, for this first version, let's go ahead and build it out. So it sends their capital just straight back to their wallet. So it withdraws from Hyperliquid when they hit their max drawdown. So we essentially need to first build out a function or a test file that does this successfully. So let's go ahead and do that and put a withdrawal amount of $10. I'll give you some documentation on Hyperliquid, but you also have the whole internet you can look at. So this will help traders essentially never lose their shirt. Meaning, okay, all traders are going to lose, of course. The best loser wins. But this really helps people become the best loser. They'll never have a day that they go on till and just lose it all, because when they're plugged into this, it will automatically pull their liquidity and they can't trade anymore. Okay, so we want to build this in a way where we connect via MetaMask, so we don't have to hold their key ever. We can use Tailwind version 4 as the interface, but the user will have to connect with MetaMask and put in their max daily loss. On the website. So let's start there. Let's build that website out. Let's put in their max, they have to put in their max daily loss. And it will track their account value. And if it drops under that amount, then it pulls the liquidity and sends it back to, from Hyperliquid, the exchange, to their wallet. Also, go ahead and make a test Python file that we can just run here that will do this for us, that we can test it out. Also, talk to me a bit about how we can have this run clear only on client side. I don't want the keys to be passed around anywhere. I just want their key to always stay on their account. We want to build this in a way where we can have them connect with MetaMask or a wallet. We'll use MetaMask to start. And everything will stay on the client side. Private keys will never be sent anywhere. As Hyperliquid, if you look at the examples, it simply needs the Hyperliquid key, which is the Ethereum private key. So that's a very, very sensitive key that we don't want to send over the internet. For the test file, let's make it a small amount, or like a variable, say like $10. That is the amount withdrawn when they hit their drawdown limit, and then make a variable of the drawdown limit. And when we run it, we can test the actions. Okay, so this is going to be sick, dude. I think this is revolutionary. But I think everything I do is revolutionary. So we'll see. We'll see, dude. We'll see. We shall see what happens next, dude. I have this idea of helping every trader with tools like this. I didn't put in the thing though. Damn. Okay, so you can see my .env example, how my keys set up, and then here are a bunch of examples of how to build Hyperliquid bots. I have a dream that someday you'll stop losing all of your money because you get on tilts. Okay, so let's go ahead here and say bots Hyperliquid, copy path.